This is my week 3 G17 true results, predictions for week 4, as well as any adaptations made this week. This week, again, I looked at working through satisfied while holding a plank. As previously mentioned, I said I would be looking at this with a friend again, as it made it a whole lot easier. As you can tell by the video, I'm getting a lot more comfortable doing this plank routine, and it's becoming a lot easier for me to the point where I'm able to sing through the song at the same time. This week I managed to surpass my goal and hit a minute 50, so next week for week 4 I predict that I can achieve 2 minutes, if I really strive. I also worked on my core in lessons when we looked at our ab routine. This is something that I am getting better at each week. This week for strong posture, I did some independent ballet rehearsals with my friends. By looking at some ballet exercises, I was really able to progress in my strong posture journey. This helped me to achieve a 5 out of 10 for this week, as I really feel like I'm thinking about my two-way pull. In addition, I am also thinking about keeping my core engaged. Next week, I predict that I can get a 6 out of 10 for my final week. My only adaptations being that I looked at this through ballet. This makes sense, as strong posture is a key factor to ballet. In addition, I also worked on my breath control here, due to the fact that ballet relies on breath control in order to get fluidity within the moves. It also contributes to keeping a strong core. This week for my facial expressions, I independently worked on the 6-arm workout. This is a great way to blend facial performance with the motivation to stay strong. This week I scored myself a 7 out of 10, as it was nice to see that I kept good facial interpretation while doing something physical. Next week, I predict that I can achieve a scoring of 8 out of 10. Also this week, due to the mass focus on G17, I was able to work on my facial expressions when working in a les lesson. This week for breath control, I worked on this by practicing my jazz solo and maintaining my breath. The more we learn of this dance, the lengthier it becomes, so it's important to keep my breath controlled and maintained. I wanted to give myself a 5 out of 10 this week, as my breath control is getting stronger the more my dance knowledge develops. This is because I know what places to breathe efficiently. For week 4, I predict a 6 out of 10. I also revisited breath control in a way I have in previous weeks by working through our set warm-ups and maintaining my efficiency to breathe comfortably and effectively.